Hey guys, it's Hannah here, and today I have decided to do a final quarter project pan. I am going to use the hashtag Team Project Pan. It's something that Kat and Haley from Beauty News made up to connect panners, so that is what I will be titling this. But basically, it's just going to be a final quarter project pan to try and get through some products. I have 3 weeks left of uni, and then the rest of the year I'm hoping I can wear some more makeup, feel a bit more motivated once we come out of lockdown. We'll slowly start to come out of lockdown starting next week, so that's the thought process. So let's go through the products. You will not see any eyeshadows or coloured lip products in this project because I am still going, I mentioned it before, I am doing kind of like a recapping my 2021-2022 purchases. And in doing those recaps where I wrote out all the products, I realized there was still quite a few products that I didn't have strong opinions on. So I've been going through those products to get prepared for those videos, which the first one will be coming very soon. But because of that, I've been using lots of eyeshadows, palettes, and lip products to try and get my thoughts on them, because those are really the things. That's basically what my list came up to, was eye products and lip products. So there won't be any of those in these project, and some of these I just want to see how much use I can get on them. Others I do want to try and finish up. So let's get started with base products. Primer. The Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. Now, I love this range of products. I do believe it is being discontinued. The new Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation is apparently a very similar formula to the original, to the Peach Perfect Foundation, which, hint hint, I'm also going to be panning. But I've realised recently that this isn't my favourite mattifying primer. If you've been watching my makeup baskets, you'll see that I've been trying to use the First Aid Beauty matte primer with Fig. Yeah. I just finished it up, so it's in my empty, so I can't. But I much prefer the feeling of that on my skin than this. I find that this is very silicone, and I can find that if I don't use the right foundation or apply my foundation in the right way, it can ball up, it can look a little bit funny, particularly in between my brows and just a little bit on my forehead. But I do enjoy the product, so I do want to use this up, finish it up, and then I would repurchase the fresh over this, but that's the first thing. Its starting weight is 58 grams. I don't have a scale that has micrograms or decimal grams, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, this one's 40 mils as well. So, and the foundation's 45 mils? 48 mils. So this is more than a standard primer as well. It is more than the 30 mils. It is 40 mils, so it will be a little bit longer. Next, as I said, is my Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I'm using this one up because I have a backup. Last year, when they started hinting that they might be discontinuing this, I bought backups of this and the powder, which I haven't even touched either of them because I've barely worn makeup this year. But I do want to use this up. I love this foundation. It is beautiful. I will probably try the Born This Way matte when I do finish my stash of this. But this is just a foundation I know works really well on my skin during summer. And we are going in from spring into summer, so I want to use this up. But and this is 72 grams. But what I also want to use up, sorry, some of the things are over here still. Is another foundation that I want to try pairing this with. And this is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. Now, for some reason, this makes it, because it's a frosted glass, it is kind of hard to see through. It looks like I'm down to here. Where did I put my permo? Over there. So I will mark this. I am still letting it settle a little bit because I want to get the most accurate reading I can, because it's very similar to my concealer in that it sticks to the edges of the bottle. And this is a glass bottle. This foundation does not work on its own on my skin in summer. So I do want to kind of try and use it up. I was going to try and use it up in winter, but I have not worn makeup for most of winter because we've been in lockdown for all of winter. But I do want to try and use this up and try even mixing it with the Peach Perfect. See if that'll mattify this down a little bit. Give the Peach Perfect a little bit more luminosity to it. This is currently 117 grams, but this is a glass bottle, so it is a heavier packaging than the Too Faced. And this is only 30 mils. Concealer, the Rare Beauty, what is this called? Fluid Touch Concealer? Don't know if that's the name. This is the Rare Beauty Concealer. I don't love this concealer. This was in the products that I was testing to see what I felt about them. The shade is too light for me, so it doesn't cover fantastic because it kind of does that reverse dark circle. I do use a corrector under it and it's okay, but it's not my favorite concealer. So I don't hate it enough that I'm going to get rid of it. So I do just want to move it out of my collection because the other concealers I have are spot on. So again, this has definitely grabbed to the sides. It started settling on the sides, but I can see that it goes further down, but I can't quite measure it properly. So I have weighed it. I am going to leave it, see if I can let it settle some more, if that'll help. It is currently 37 grams and it is a 7.5 ml product. Next, for powder, I have two. I have a pressed kind of powder and a loose powder. The pressed powder is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This used to be one of my holy grail powders. But I've just realized I much prefer loose powders on my skin. I find they sit better, they control my oils better, and they don't look as cakey. I realized when I tried to use this all over to set the Shiseido, this made my skin look dry and crusty. I have oily skin and the Shiseido foundation is definitely a dewier foundation on me. It's not by any standards dewy. It's not a dewy foundation. It's probably more of a natural finish foundation, but for me it makes it feel dewy. And this made it feel dry and crusty. So, don't love it for setting all over my face. What I currently am very much enjoying this for is to set my under eyes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go through it just setting my under eyes. So today I set my face with my loose powder. And then I just kind of dusted this over as a finishing powder as well, which I liked. Gave me a little bit of something to the skin so it wasn't super flat, but also kind of set me down a bit more. I have flattened this out, but I do know I have panned these before. I think this is my third one of these. So I have panned this before. I know it's possible, but I just don't know if it's super possible when I'm focusing on using it under my eyes. I do use the Beauty Blender Puff to set under my eyes with this, and I really like the look of that. So, and it gives the little bit more coverage to the concealer, which I like. The loose powder, oh my goodness, is the Milk Makeup Blur and Set Matte Loose Setting Powder. Now I feel like it kind of looks like I'm kind of halfway with this. Maybe a little bit like more than half left to go. Sorry, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder was 77 grams. This is 88. How many grams of powder is in this? It's 25 grams of powder in this. I feel like I need quite a lot of this to set down my makeup. And I really hoped that it would replace the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder for me, but it doesn't. It's not as amazing as the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, which I still have two backups of, so I'm okay. plenty of time. Don't need to worry about finding a replacement of it at the moment. But I want to see if I can get through this, which is a whole chunk of loose powder. I really need to be wearing makeup more than once a month or fortnight at best. Alright, face products, face color products. I'm not expecting to finish these. I'm just kind of these are some products I want to focus on using. I do still want to reach for my other colored face products. I don't want to be limited to these, but I do kind of want to, if I don't know what to pick, these are kind of going to be what I pick. For bronzer, we have the NARS Sun Wash Laguna Bronzer. This is the baked gelée formula of Laguna. So it is much stiffer in the pan. It doesn't pick up as much, which I very much enjoy on my very fair skin, quite fair skin. So yes, I do not expect to hit pan on this. I do not expect to do anything except maybe wear away at the kind of patterning a little bit more. Basically, this is my oldest bronzer, and I love it, so I figured why not try and focus on it for 3 months, see what I can do with it. I'm not going to not use my other bronzers. I'm going to play with my cream bronzers that I'm enjoying. Definitely use some other bronzers if I feel like it, but that's kind of going to be my go-to. And that is currently 66 grams. 77, 88, and then 66. Okay. And then for blush, I want to focus on my MAC Glow Play blush in Blush Please. This is a cream to powder blush, so I do want to try and get some good use out of this before it starts to dry out, because I have had it for over a year now. I really love this blush. I'm wearing it at the moment. It is the first thing that really made me think, maybe I can, as an oily skin person, wear cream products. And now I do have more cream products that I enjoy using. This is currently 34 grams. And we'll just see how we go. It has definitely flattened down. Like I put the little dome over it, which was over domed just anyway, but it's definitely flattened down. We'll see what use I can get on it. For highlighters, these are things that I kind of usually throw in these pans of just, I don't use them unless I'm focusing on trying to use them up. So we have a mini MAC strobe cream, and we have the Hourglass Champagne Flash highlighter stick. So this is in Pink Light. This is something I use under my skin for just like an all over glowiness. So I'd wear, or just on the tops of the high points of the face, underneath, or mixed in with something like the Too Faced Peach Perfect if I want some glow. So we'll see how I go with that. That is currently 11 grams. And then the Hourglass Champagne Flash, I have tried to pan this previously and have very little progress to show for it compared to how much I have left to use. But this is a cream that does apply well over powder. So I think now that I'm more into creams, I enjoy them. I think this is something that I can get use out of. And I will be marking that on paper. You don't need to see my paper because it's just the starting line. Next, eye base. I am going to work on the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer as my eye base. So this works very similar to me as Matte Painterly Paint Pot or Soft Ochre, but it's a lighter colour. You can see I'm trying to go down. I want to see if I can hit pan in this. There's no way I expect to finish this. But I kind of just swirl a brush in it and go all over my lids as a base. And yeah. See if I can hit pan. We'll see what happens. It looks like a lot of product though, so 6 grams. It's currently 31 grams. And then for eyeliner, I want to try, this is very, very ambiguous of me. Not ambiguous. That's not the word. I don't know. I highly, like, the idea of finishing this is going to be a bit ridiculous, but this is the Marc Jacobs Glitz Blitz Highliner Glam Glitter Gel Eye Crayon. This is a gorgeous copper glitter eyeliner. And I love it on the waterline and the lower lash line, particularly in spring and summer. So I want to try and use this up because I know that Marc Jacobs eyeliner products can dry out. But they're my favorite. There is a lot of product in this though, and I'm interested to see how I go with that. Then we have some face products, so skincare and hair care products, and some fragrance. So usually I only do like makeup project pans, but I had some skincare, hair care, and everything else I wanted to use as well. So let's start with the Kate Somerville Exfolicate Cleanser. Now, when I go up, I don't even think the haul that I haul this in is up. But I recently got this in a Cult Beauty gift bag, spend and get bag. And I want to see how long it takes me to use up a 50ml cleanser. This is also the cleanser I use at night. So a lot of these products are my nighttime products that I've been really slacking at doing my nighttime skincare routine. I shower in the morning, and then because I haven't been wearing much makeup, I haven't been doing my nighttime skincare routine. So the other thing is to not only get me to wear makeup more, but also do my nighttime skincare routine more. So that's also why these products are in here, to kind of motivate me to do that. So this is the Exfolicate cleanser. It is a lactic acid and glycolic acid. Is there salicylic in here as well? I thought there was. I thought it was an AHA and BHA. No, it doesn't look like it. Lactic acid and glycolic acid cleanser that I use in the evenings after I take off my makeup. It is currently 58 grams. It is 50 mils, so basically it's pretty full. I think I've used it a few times. As you can see, you can't even see. I'm not even going to mark that, but I will mark it when I start getting progress on it. But yes, kind of not forcing, but to try and get me to use my nighttime skincare routine. This is the iUnique Rose Galactomycin Synergy Serum. This is a 15ml mini serum. I really love the iUnique Tea Tree Serum. This is a hydrating serum. I don't love it. It's a little bit too much for my skin. Yeah, I don't know if I marked that properly. That looks very off, but oh well. This currently weighs in at 33 grams. I just want to try and finish this up. I'm nearly halfway through it, and it's just kind of to get those last bits. Feel like I'm more accountable when I'm doing a project pan to use these things. Again, the nighttime skincare routine thing, the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. This is a 30ml travel size. I really like this. I could no way use this as a daytime moisturizer. I can definitely only use it as a nighttime moisturizer, but it's very nice as a nighttime moisturizer. But again, I'm really bad at doing my nighttime skincare routine at the moment, so I've used a decent chunk of it, but there's still a lot, and I don't use a whole lot when I do use it, because I don't want to over freak out my skin with hydration. And it's been winter and I still haven't been doing it. Good job, Hannah. Yeah, so this is currently 55 grams. We'll see how we go with this. Next one is my daytime eye cream. And basically I have been really lazy lately and just used my moisturizer as my eye cream, which is totally fine. But I also have if we think back to my backup skincare drawer videos from earlier in this year, still have a lot of backup skincare, so I really want to try. That's why I want to focus on using these products and use them, because I have other things I also want to use, but I like these, so I'm not going to get rid of them. This is the Pestle and Mortar Recover Ultimate Eye Cream. I use the smallest amount of this stuff. This is a 30ml eye cream, 15ml eye cream, sorry. So much packaging. So much packaging. I wonder. Oh, look, it's an airless pump. So, okay, so I look like I'm about halfway, maybe. I can totally mark this. This is an airless pump, amazing. So, yeah. I just use so little of it, but I really enjoy it, so I'm going to mark that. It's currently 72 grams. But yeah, I just want to remember to use it. The next product is a gimme product, because I feel like there's a couple of gimme products in here. But none anywhere near as much as this next product. Basically because I want to have something I can update you on in the next month as to progress of like finishing a product. So this is the Fresh Sugar Petal Lip Balm. The tinted treatment. And there's only this much left. There's only this much left. It is so close. It's like on the verge of turning though. I can start to tell that it's going to turn soon. So I basically want to get this done in this month. I will not scrape this down. I only have this much left. If I can't use this up in a month, I'm going to be so mad at myself. Because I also have a million lip balms to use. But again, this is to keep me accountable to actually use and reapply this throughout the day. It lives in my bedside table. It lives next to me when I am working and doing class. Like, it should be something I can reapply really easily. It's just to keep it attainable. Something I'm also worried about turning, because my last one did turn on me. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. Now, this is the holiday set packaging from last year, which is really cute. It's like a dark pink to a light pink, gorgeous gradient. But I can't see when it turns. So the original one is clear, and you can see when it starts getting this funky milky, the color disappears, the oil starts making things really milky and not fresh. Yeah, so I can't see that on this. So I want to use it up before that time frame. So still very new. This will probably take me the whole project to use. But I'm also coming into summer where I do mist my face much more frequently than just in the morning, which is what I usually just mist my face in the morning and in the evening. So there is that. There's no way I'm going to finish this. But again, this is just to keep me accountable. This is the Organis Lash and Brow Booster Serum. Now, I only use this on my lashes, but I'm so forgetful about actually using it. But I really like how my lashes look and feel when I do use it. I also am planning to pick up a Sephora Favorite Sets that has a Grande Lash Serum in it during the sale. And basically, I want to get myself into the habit of using this type of product so that when I get the Grande Lash, which is apparently even better than this, I actually remember to use it. I think you all know, got engaged at the end of last year, been married at the end of next year. I just want to get my skin and hair and nails all in the best, and lashes all in the best possible state that they can be in for that. So that's what this is. On the talk of hair, getting my hair in the best state that it is, that's currently, 17 grams. We have the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Serum for Hair Density. Now, I've mentioned that all videos that I've previously done, in an empties, I'd used up the Bondi Boost shampoo and conditioner. I didn't love it. I really like I don't even remember what the brand is. It's a pink hair, skin, nail vitamin that I really like and I think is really good. This, I just like how my hair feels when I use it. I don't know if it does anything, but I love how my hair feels the next day. So, but I'm really bad at putting it in my hair because it's something that I would do when I do my nighttime skincare routine, which I haven't been doing, so. But I have used up like half this bottle, so I can definitely use this up in the rest of the year if I just remember to use it. And see if I can see any hair changes. I'm also using a million hair things at the moment to try and strengthen and grow my hair, which is currently kind of at its, it gets to this length and then it always stops. My hair kind of stops when it hits here. But I also want to stop breakage and fallout because I have very thin hair and I kind of want to keep as much as it close on my head as possible. So there's that. And then the last thing is another hair product. This is the R&Co Spiritualized Dry Shampoo Mist. I got this in a Beautylish Lucky Bag in, I'm assuming it was 2021. And I had barely used it until I decided that I needed to do that video. So I've been using it. I've realized this is the dry shampoo for you if you hate the feeling of dry shampoo. I love the texture that dry shampoo gives my hair. So this is not the dry shampoo for me, but I still want to use it. So it is the ordinary is currently 96 grams. This is currently 54 grams. So yes, we'll see how we go. And then, sorry, finally are some fragrance samples. I have not worn fragrance for the last 3 months because we've been in lockdown. But I do like how I feel when I'm wearing a fragrance, even if I'm at home. So I decided I want to go through some of my sample vials. And I picked out these 6 that have the most use of them. So we have what I'm wearing today, which is Atelier's Vanilla Intense, which is a strong vanilla scent. That is really nice. You do only need like 1 to 2 sprays of that. There's quite a few of the vanilla scents I love. Can be very overpowering if you spray more than 2 sprays. Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes is the exact same. You can really only get like 1 to 2 sprays and walk through it. Otherwise it can be too much. But I love the scent so much that I don't care. And it means it's going to last forever. Then we have Viktor and Rolf Magic Sage Spell. 100% don't even remember what this smells like, but I love Viktor and Rolf fragrances, so I've used that. Then Prada Candy Night. I enjoyed Prada Candy. This I think was just a slightly richer scent. YSL Black Opium. You can tell this is a love. I've used up a full bottle of this before. So not much of that left. Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume. It's about halfway through. Can't remember what that smells like. And Replica Beach Walk, which is great coming into summer, I think. So there is that. So those are the 6 fragrances that I want to see what I can use from them in the next 3 months. There's not a heap of perfume there. So I should, if I wear perfume regularly, be able to get through those, but we'll see what happens. So that is it. That is my project pan introduction for my final quarter project pan. If you guys are doing a project pan, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to check it out. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and click subscribe to stay tuned for the next one, and I'll see you then. Bye guys.